Most people don't study money. And when you don't study money, you don't understand the concept of money. Hi guys, welcome to Dominion Wealth Zone. My name is Julius Olutokun. Dominion Wealth Zone is designed to empower individuals to become wealthy and to become the best in their lives. So therefore, today I'm going to be sharing with you a very, very exciting video. You will love it. Please do consider to like, to share, and to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to hit the notification button so that you can be prompted as soon as I release any video. Without much ado, let us proceed. Today, I'll be talking on the topic how to become wealthy. How to become wealthy. How do you make wealth? A lot of people I know will tell me I want to become wealthy, but not everyone wants to follow these steps. Not everyone wants to do this thing that I'm going to be sharing about. These are the things I've done, I'm doing, and as long as I'm continuing to do them, I'll continue to make more wealth. So do you want to make more wealth? Please settle down and listen to this video. Number one, how do you become wealthy? Create money-making assets. The money you need today is in someone's account. It's in someone's pocket. But the only thing that's going to get it out is value. And what are value? Value are in assets. So create money-making assets. And it could be anything. Create a sewing asset, sew clothes, design a shoe, create a platform where people can connect together, market things or sell things. It could be online things, it could be software, it could be digital products, it could be physical products, it could be food. Create money-making assets. Assets are value that you have made that others need. And people are willing to pay anything for assets. People are willing to pay anything. Imagine how much they sell all these premium cars because the value that people needed. I was looking at one car, a Ferrari car, a few weeks ago, and I was telling someone, and I said, look, this car, I thought it's worth about 80,000. When we checked the price, it was over 200,000 pounds. And someone needs it. So create money-making assets. So people who have created a Ferrari, they don't need to come and ask you for money. You would take your money to go and buy from them. And I know some cars that are not made or produced until someone actually pays for them. One of them is Tesla. You can't go to the shop today and say, I want to buy a Tesla. No, except a used one. If you want to buy a brand new Tesla, you have to pay in advance. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, you have to pay about 9 months or 1 year in advance. So you put your money down, your money is there, they have your money before the car is produced. So create money-making assets. Assets attract money. Number two, build on someone else's idea. Build on someone else's idea. People talk about Elon Musk today. Elon Musk is the richest man in the world. He's got about $250 billion. In the next 5 or 6 years, he might be a trillionaire. But what Elon Musk basically did was he built his wealth on someone else's idea. That's what he did. That's what he did. And I'm going to tell you how he did that. First of all, I want you to know it was not the founder of Tesla. Never. It was never the founder of Tesla. There's a man called Nikola Tesla. That's another story for another day. And it was not even the original person who started the Tesla motor, the one that we're seeing today. What Elon Musk did was, in 2008, Tesla built on another car. The car is called Roadster. So Tesla looked at Roadster and built on the frame of Roadster, and they call it Tesla in 2008. And that was how, the only difference between Roadster and Tesla was electric, while Roadster was not. So Tesla built on the frame of Roadster. Basically, what Elon Musk did was to build on someone else's idea, and that's how he did PayPal too. He built, him and his brother used to do coding, and he built on that idea. PayPal came in. So he took that idea, that knowledge, he went to Tesla. When these guys started Tesla, and they were still in the initial stage, in the first 2 years, he joined them and he told them, look, let's build on this. Let's take a Roadster car, build something. And today, Tesla is one of the wealthiest motor companies in the world. And from Tesla, it's gone over, it's had other companies like Starlink, which provides internet. It's got the OpenAI, it's got the Boring Company, it's got different kind of companies. It's got the Solar City. You go after Tesla, it's got about 7 other companies after Tesla. And that's why it's the richest man in the world. So build on someone else's idea. Can I tell you something? Don't think of reinventing the wheel. I want to be original, I want to create my own. No. Build on someone else's idea. Number 3, study money as if your life depends on it. Most people don't study money. And when you don't study money, you don't understand the concept of money. Study money as if your life depends on it. As a matter of fact, in order to study money, start from the trade by barter. Trade by barter, B-A-R-T-E-R. Trade by barter means exchange of goods. That was a kind of trade that was in existence in the olden days before money came in. You have a cow, I have a shoe. So I'll bring about 10 shoes to exchange for 1 cow. Or I'll bring my food, I bring my yam to exchange for your palm oil. Or I bring my shirt to exchange for your shoe. Trade by barter. People look at the value of things and they exchange them one for the other. Now, you cannot bring a cow and I want to exchange it for a spoon. No, it doesn't make sense. So the more value you have, the more money you attract. So the person who has a cow, if he goes to the market in the days of trade by barter, can expect to go home with about 100 shoes. Now, the people that have the 100 shoes, then they will now go and kill the cow and begin to, someone take the head, someone take the legs, someone take the belly, then they share it among themselves. So study money, study the flow of money. Now, today we're not talking about trade by barter. After that, we went to currency. And now we're talking about digital money. So study money as if your life depends on it. And study the factors that causes money to come. What attracts money? Can I tell you something about money? What most developing countries don't know is natural resources alone does not give you more money. But the processing of the natural resources will give you more money than the raw materials. That's why a bar of chocolate is more expensive than a pod of cocoa. Meanwhile, cocoa has more value than chocolate. But because the cocoa has not been processed, the chocolate that's processed and branded and covered with all these beautiful designs, it looks much more valuable, and we pay more for it than the cocoa. So the more you process your goods, the more you have more money. So study money as if your life depends on it. Number 4, learn to manage the little you have. A lot of people always say, oh, my money is not enough. It's not going to be enough. I've lived in UK now for about 20 years. I started earning £16,500 a year. £16,500 I was earning a year. But in that £16,500, guys, listen to this, I was saving £500 every month. I was saving £500 every month from 16,500 a year. Now, someone is going to say, oh, maybe I have another income. No, apart from my wife doing hairdressing in our house. And hairdressing in our house, how much do people pay for hairdressing then? £40, £50, and she works maybe about 2-3 days a week because of the constraints of childcare. You understand? Sometimes she does about 4 days. but because childcare, our work time is limited, but we're saving £500 every month. So learn to manage the little that you have. Now, if you give me £500 today, you cannot even get my services for that. It's impossible. You can't get me for 1 hour for £500 today. It's not rubbish. No money is rubbish. You give me £5, I appreciate it, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is that money is so insignificant now to what I make today. That's why I've always said that what you make, you can convert your yearly income to your monthly income, but you need to start with what you have. Learn to manage the little that you have. If that little is not enough today, I bet you when you're making £100,000 a year, it won't be enough. If you're making £50,000 a year, it will never be enough. So learn to manage the little that you have. Number 5, have a financial mentor. A lot of people don't have financial mentor. A lot of people say, oh, you're my mentor, you're this, you're that. Now, you have a mentor and you don't speak with them once a month. You're playing, you're joking. For you to be able to become wealthy, you must have someone that you report to. You must have someone who influences you. You must have someone who inspires you, who motivates you, who guides you. You need a financial mentor before you can become wealthy. It's very important. It's very fundamental. You cannot do without it. Because without a mentor, there are some mistakes that you're going to make. So you need a financial mentor. Number 6, use the 50-25-25 method. I came up with that method. I call it the 50-25-25 method. And what is it? What I mean is that divide your income, all your income, your salary, your side hustle money, your investment, every income that comes into you monthly or weekly, divide into 3. 50%, 25%, and 25%. The first 50 is to use to meet your monthly expenses, your rent, your mortgage, your car road tax, your insurance, your food, groceries, bills. Everything you do must come from that 50%. That's number 1. The second 25% is for investment. You are investing that 25%. Every month you must invest, or every week. It depends on how often you get income. Every month, every week, you must invest. Because investment is what you do over and over and over and over, and you do it consistently, and you make it a habit. It's got to be a habit. As a matter of fact, I don't do the 50, 25, 25. No, I reverse it. I do 25, 75. And I'm going to tell you. But to start with 50, 25, 25. Then the third part, the third 25, is for you to pay some expenses or have an insurance fund. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. Number 1, you need to have what I call an insurance fund, emergency fund. That is at 25%. Number 2, you need to give. A lot of you don't give. You need to give to the poor. You need to give to charity. If you're a Christian, you need to give to the church. And if you're a Muslim, you need to give to the mosque. So after that last 25, you give. You must give. Because when you learn to give, you will find out it's a universal principle. You begin to find out that avenues will be opening for you to receive. These are the things I do, like I told you, I told you earlier on, and it works for me. Then, after the last 25%, you have what we call the black tax, if you are from the developing world. Black tax, you want to send money to your parents, you want to send money to your siblings, you want to help people who are suffering. You do that from that 25%. And like I said, I do a reversal. Because by the grace of God, my income are reduced now. I do 25, 75. I still have about 75 of my income. I invest it, 75% of my income. goes to investment, 25% goes into my bills, my blood tax, my emergency fund, my insurance, my every other thing. So use the 50, 25, 25 method. But as you begin to get rich, as you begin to get stable, things are working for you. Because once you begin to do this over and over again, you begin to find out there are some areas that you have to cut down on your expenses. I was just sharing with someone just today, my phone bill for the past 15 years is £10 a month. It's never been more than that. It's £10 a month. I never use more than that. All my staffs, they use £10 a month. As a matter of fact, some of them are even doing more than I do now. Some of them have cut down to £5 a month. And they've just come to me and said, look, reduce my bill by £5. And I reduce their bill because I pay all their bills for their phones. So the more you do this, the more you find out some area where you need to cut down on your expenses. And finally, and this is the number 7, do a weekly assessment of your progress. Without an assessment, you will not know whether you're moving forward or you're moving backward. Just this morning, before I left home, while we were praying, my wife started doing an assessment of where we are and where we have been before. And my wife was doing an assessment, we used to be like this, we used to struggle this way, we were doing this, but now this is where we are. And the more we do an assessment, the more we'll be able to see clearer the future, clearer the vision of tomorrow, clearer what more we can achieve. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you take these 7 steps, I can assure you in the next 2 years, I give you a 2 year. It took me about 5 years to get to become stable. But I have to learn this over and over again. But I bet you in 2 years' time, you can be there. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification button. And if you do have any question or comment, put in the comment box below. And I want to see you on the other side of success. Thank you.